You probably know how quickly a minor, seemingly harmless irritation from your partner can escalate into a massive blowout. Like a single spark in dry brush, a tiny catalyst can burn down the entire forest if you aren't paying attention. You don't have to get suckered into these fights. We're going to walk through a 4-step protocol to stop these arguments by neutralizing the triggers inside your own head. This process happens in what we call the emotional gym. This is a psychological framework where you use a partner's criticism to build your own personal psychological armor. Success in a relationship conflict depends on a man's ability to regulate his own internal reactions. Every conflict has an opening move. It begins the moment your partner acts provocative, needy, or critical. When this happens, monitor your inner monologue for a specific defensive thought, such as, "I shouldn't have to deal with this," or "Can I just get a moment of peace?" This diagram shows the escalation loop. A provocation leads to an unaddressed thought, instantly converting into physical impatience. That impatience leaks into communication as a strained tone. When you give irritation, they amplify it into aggravation, triggering a full argument. The escalation begins the moment you decide to validate your defensive internal monologue. Step 2 is to intercept that thought the moment it appears, before it can generate an emotional state. You do this with a tactic called block and replace. You challenge the validity of your reactive thoughts using objective logic. Execute a mental swap. Reject the idea that you shouldn't have to deal with reality. Instead, accept you are dealing with someone requiring patience. This logic swap keeps your internal state calm and flat, devoid of the negativity that fuels an argument. By maintaining a neutral tone, you deprive your partner of the emotional fuel necessary to escalate the conflict. In step 3, you reframe your provocative partner as a teacher. This is the emotional gym. Much like the physical resistance training shown on the left, the interpersonal friction on the right serves as resistance training for your mind, building virtues like patience and self-possession. Your partner is performing a valuable service by exposing hidden psychological vulnerabilities you didn't realize you had. Use these moments to practice self-possession. Replace the feeling of being attacked with gratitude for the opportunity to grow stronger. Leaning into relationship friction forges emotional strength from the same discomfort you used to avoid. Step 4 happens after the interaction. You must isolate yourself and analyze exactly why your partner's words pricked your ego. Think of your psyche as a control panel. When a partner gets under your skin, they found a specific trigger button. By processing the emotion in private, you effectively uninstall that trigger. You remove the button from the panel so it can no longer be pushed. Prepare for an extinction burst. The next time your partner goes looking for that button and can't find it, they will likely push significantly harder to see if it's really gone. If you remain calm during this stress test, your partner will eventually stop pushing once they realize the reaction is extinct. Dissecting these vulnerabilities in private reflection prevents them from being exploited in future conflicts. The end state of this protocol is to become functionally buttonless. Like an immovable stone structure in a turbulent sea, you become immune to provocation. Constant vigilance over your thoughts turns a potential blowout into a practical exercise in emotional resilience. Control over your own mind is the first step toward lasting peace in any relationship.